Good morning, everyone. My name is Shagufta Ali. I'm here with my group members Shreya Tandukar, Yogita Thapa Magar, Shubham Sagar Gupta, Shubham Bed, and Biraj Shrestha. Our research topic is poverty and crime rate. We chose this topic because poverty is a major problem in our country, and with it, the crime rate of our country is increasing as well. The staggering gap between the rich and the poor has given rise to a slow economic development of our country, and can also prove in increasing violence and crime rate. In the underdeveloped country like ours, poverty is gradually increasing, and with it, more people are sorting towards crime because either they are unemployed, or they cannot even fulfill their basic needs such as food, shelter, and clothing. For our research, we visited Crime Investigation Bureau, which is located in Teku, and in our research, we also discussed about the ways to reduce and gradually eradicate poverty, which will contribute in further advancement of our country, Nepal. Now I'd like to call Yogita for further advancement of our presentation.
Thank you, Shagufta. So now I would like to talk about the methodology of our research topic. We did both the qualitative and quantitative research. And for qualitative research, we will use the qualitative research to dive into the deeper understanding of our research topic, to find the interrelationship between poverty and crime, whether they go hand in hand with each other. And we used secondary data in the form of journal articles and online books from our university library. And we use this to find the literature review and other theories related to our topic, so that we can have a further understanding about the various theories related to our topics. And furthermore, we also collected the data from the Crime Investigation Bureau and interviewed some of the officers to know the real life examples, whether the crime that has been committed in our country, Nepal, is done by poverty or by other said factors. And we also researched and put our data in the form of graphs to further know 3-year data is shown in our poster. We can further analyze and compare the data and know whether they are really going hand in hand with each other. So for our further literature review, I'd like to call Shubham. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. This is Shubham. We have to talk here about whether poverty has direct relationship between crime or not. The cause of poverty is very complex. Most of the people believe that poverty is the major cause of crime. And people lying under poverty commit crimes. When the individual basic needs such as food, clothing, and shelter are not fulfilled, they go for the crime to fulfill their basic needs, as enlisted in the biological, evolution, and genetic theory of crime. And another social conflict theory, where people are children who have their single mother or single father working in the homes to fulfill their basic needs, and children left over the home alone. The social conflict theory talks about when the children are left alone in the home, and the seeds for crime have been implanted. And further literature we will talk about this.
Theory makes distinctive gauges about the relationship among poverty and crime rate, and from diminishing positive effect, linear positive effect, and accelerating increasing effect relationship. And accelerating increasing relationship notes on the race and poverty, which the theory describes social isolations and distortion of the social buffers. This theory describes a dynamic relationship in the middle class black white which leads to a highly improvised neighborhoods. Linear positive effect puts a fundamental direct relationships with poverty and crime, which increases the level of poverty, continually diminishing the neighborhood ability to secure resources, and a diminishing positive effect on crime will increase with increasing level of poverty. With this relationship, will delineates a high level of crime. For instance, one perspective argues the relationship that a relationship between poverty and crime will result in diminishing positive relationship and deprive the two countervailing factors placed by the routine activities theory and in 2002. Now I would like to call Sagar for a discussion on this.
Now, as far we have gone through the literature review, we came to know about different theories that are related to poverty, and crime rates. Now, while doing this research and discussion, we were very curious. Now, what we came to know is, like, there were many other reasons that people commit crime. One of the major reason was, as we can see, the greediness. Like, everyone is hungry for money rather than food. They need money first rather than food. In the same way, the second cause what we find was the poverty. Now, how it's related was we came to know that the hierarchy need from Maslow, the basic fulfillment needs. Now, people are ready to do anything for food. You go to someone, like we have a great example in Nepal, like near our bus parks, and many children are there with some kinds of paperwork saying that they are disabled. They ask for their foods, right? But no one gives them. They say you are fit and well, you are healthy, work for your food. Now the mentality changes according to social theory that Shubhamji said to us. Now the mentality of this and the children changes. He says, I don't get by asking, why should not I snatch it? This thinking, this mind evolution comes through our Biraj theory that he has explained to us in literature review. Now over here in our research and discussion, we further went with more findings and we came to know that people even are so mad about money that some other people commit crime and they are ready to go to jail for them. Like for no reason, sit to 2 years jail, you get 5 lakh money, easy earning. In that way, and in further discussion, what we came to know is like our country Nepal is having a gradual or a small increase in poverty rates nowadays. The gap between rich and poor has been increasing, and further we had a data from CIBE, Crime Investigation Bureau, that the crime rate in between had increased and has been also increasing day by day. Now the most thing is that if we check past 3 years of Nepal background history, then we can see among like 65% of people are feeling free from crime, where the remaining 35% of people are not feeling so safe. If you look into this graph, we have 3 years, like among 35%, we have 25% of people, they think that we are still not so safe in Nepal for living condition. Now if you look at the other crimes that the people who are suffering from poverty do focus on is stealing from others. Problems like drug dealings, they do drug dealings for the other people. Problems related to mafia and properties, like they capture the other's property and they sell it to someone else with the fake documents and all. And so now after doing this, we came with some suggestions like our country, it would help our country thinking that now poverty, it is a major one. Now our government or we people even can take initiation for creation of employment. We can ask our government and go for the rallies for creation of employment and other policies so that the government can think about those people who are living under poverty line. Like they can give them some basic needs such like education till their low levels like class 8, class 10. The government can do provide them basic like labor work, even employment they can provide that, so they can even fulfill their basic needs, so that it would be easy rather than people thinking or getting the wrong path through crimes and earning money, even which would help the government for the development for our nation, for our people, which would lead in more harmony and peace of our country. So now I would like to call Shreya for conclusion. Thank you.
We have done like a great discovery, exchange research and information. As we know, humans are greedy and selfish. They want more and more, so they always choose a wrong place to work and to earn money fast. So we came to recognize that what are the subjective and quantitative types of data and which one is the most quantitative type of the data. According to all the introduction, aim, objective, literature review, research and discussion, we came to conclude that unemployment and not getting a good job and a proper paid salary to fulfill their needs and to fulfill their family needs, they always use it wrong. So crime is not only crime is not only and property is not only the crime is not only the wrong to life to other hand. So in this way, property and crime are interrelated. Thank you.